Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. For those that are new, it's Worimi, W-O-R-I-M-I, the traditional owners of the lands on which these videos are made. If any of you have been wondering about my swollen finger here, yeah, husband sort of carries on that one. Husband's, he's like, you've been casting spells again that have been backfiring. No, I just jarred it while I was doing the gardening yesterday. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. What I want to have a look at in this particular video is a little bit of a special interest. There's a lot going on in the world at the moment, a lot that I want to cover, but I want to have a look at the Orca uprising. And that's how I've put it, the Orca uprising. What's happening in the Mediterranean, I believe, near the Strait of Gibraltar, is that there are a pod of killer whales that have been attacking yachts, causing quite serious damage and also sinking them. Now, this is quite interesting. A lot of people are going, oh, it's just them playing or whatever. No, I actually think it's a lot more serious than that, is the initial vibe I got. And if you cast your mind back to the whaling days, the whales actually used to attack. Got to the point where they actually attacked the whaling ships. They knew what was going on. As humans, we seem to have a belief that we are at the top of the intellectual order, and therefore these other critters are not capable of thinking to the extent that we do. Yeah, I'm really not convinced of that. I've been watching the whales going up and down the coast. Absolutely, absolutely fabulous off the coast here as they head from the Arctic up to the birthing grounds up near Hervey Bay in Australia, and there is so much joy watching these whales. Even in their natural environment, they are there because they want to be. It does concern me that we are harvesting, as humans, harvesting extensively of the krill down in the Antarctic, which is causing some feeding issues for the whales down there. And I'm just like, please, people, just don't is what I really get. Harvesting the krill for feeding the aquaculture industry, but also for the health food industry. When are we ever going to learn? Okay, but I want to have a look at these orca in the Mediterranean. Sorry if I'm a little bit disjointed. Mondays are always like this because there's so much that happens over the weekend that catches my attention, and my boys have all over the place. Meister and Narine, if you see them, please let me know. So I want to have a look at these orcas. What is the energies behind these orcas uprising in the Mediterranean? The orcas in the Mediterranean attacking the yachts. What can you tell us about the energies behind this? Oh boy. Okay, I really hope, I'm getting a feeling that there's going to be, it's a bit like if we get a shark in Australia bites a surfer who happens to be in the shark territory, they'll often try and hunt that shark down. I'm getting the feeling that humans will, it'll happen just once too often, and the humans will go, we need to hunt these, stop it from happening. Oh, just really, please, please don't. Okay. What's behind the orcas in the Strait of Gibraltar, the uprising? What's behind it? What's behind it? What's behind it? Show me the images. Thank you. Right, okay, using my Light Seers Tarot for this particular reading. Come on now, let's have a look. Right, These are the first two cards that came out. Yeah, the nurturing Mother Nature, serenity, stability, challenged by the, thank you, the passing on of information is what I'm getting here. Pentacles can mean money, but when I'm not talking about a money topic, they're talking about healing, nurturing, stability, security. Okay. Now there is a theory that there was a mother whale, a matriarch of the pack that had been injured in some way, and I'm seeing that this is the matriarchal. This is the matriarchal whale, and this is about passing on the information, passing on the healing. Okay, thank you. Thank you. What I'm really getting from this is the orcas, for whatever reason, the matriarch of these orcas have basically come are enough is enough, is what I got from this. Enough is enough. So they've decided to repay, is what I'm. Oh, okay, fair enough. Repay is what I'm getting here. Yeah, they're reclaiming their freedom. The messaging, beware of the messaging here. It just leads down to darkness, is the energies behind the scenes. They're reclaiming their freedom to be, is what I'm getting here. And there is something really unexpected being brought forward, but it's being brought forward with love and intuition. So yes, yeah, I'm getting that. I'm really getting that it's the patriarch has decided for the stability and security of the orcas that they're just going to repay. Okay. Energy's coming out. What's coming out of this energy is behind the scenes, this freedom. The Two of Wands, it's about stepping out, making the choice to stay where one is or step out of one's comfort zone and claim the freedom. I'm really getting the orcas just have had enough of compromising themselves for the sake of humans. Out of this something unexpected, we've got the King of Pentacles. This is the doing card. The Queen is the internal doing, the King is the external doing for the protection, security, healing and nurturing. So this unexpected activity is about the actual doing to bring about security. Karma hanging over, the Judgment card is being true to your spiritual soul, your soul spirit, and allowing your spirit to dance. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning as it brings forth this healing. The outcome, seeing things from a different point of view, seeing the world from a different point of view, being very comfortable with that different point of view, but it's also a suspension. Look at the amount of major arcana in this outcome. The world, a unity of diversity, but a culmination coming forward, culmination where a new chapter is begun in regards to these orcas. Six of Swords, which is about packing up the truth and moving forward. And the Magician, the manifestation of possibilities going forward, the bringing forward, the creating of opportunities. The Moon as the what is being tampered down is brought to the surface and exposed on an emotional level. Yeah. The only thing that was restricting them was their perception of restriction, their self-perception of restriction. But now that they've banded together, magic is happening. they're going to need to protect themselves against the messaging. We're going to need to protect them against negative messaging that comes forward, and full illumination, joy, connection with the universe. I'm really getting here. So we've got the Queen of Swords, where the emotion has been put away and looking to the future with clear, stark clarity. Things happening very quickly because of betrayal and abuse, where the orcas had had enough of compromising themselves, and they've stepped into this new beginning for themselves, where they have this emotional culmination, where they've decided enough is enough. Now, I don't even pretend to enter the minds of these orcas, but I'm really getting that it's about something's happened that has tipped them over into the no more way of thinking. They've compromised themselves for whatever reason, and they've just decided no more. So they're taking their future. This is I like this. Okay, I like this. All right, now tell me, from the human point of view, what is going to happen with these orcas? From the human point of view, what is going to happen with these orcas? To happen with these orcas from the human point of view? I do see that there is going, if word comes out that the governments are going to go, oh, enough is enough, there is going to be protests, is what I'm seeing. It's their territory, and we're impinging in their territory. Okay, come on down. Right. So this is about allowing emotion to cloud the choice, cloud the judgment, is going to be challenged by the youth bringing forward this message of protection. This is what I'm talking about. I'm seeing that there's going to be emotions coming out in regards to emotional choices being made rather than logical choices. But the youth are going to step up in regards to protecting. Base of this reading, the Ten of Wands. This is about packing up the messaging that no longer deserves to be part of this and moving forward. It's the ending of a cycle. Okay, thank you. I'm being told it's the ending of a cycle of humans believing the message of humans being superior and having rights over the natural world. That's really interesting. I do like that. Thank you, guys. I like that message. In the past, planting of the seeds and nurturing going forward in the past. So this is the seeds of change I'm getting, the seeds of change being planted, crowning the reading, the message coming forward, beating the drum, a powerful message coming forward. Here we have this Queen of Swords again, putting the emotion aside and looking at this intellectually going forward. Externally, it's about nurturing, protecting the orcas being wounded in defeat. It's about, I'm getting really, it's about on an intellectual level, nurturing and protecting. Yeah, internally, it's about choosing the option that's not necessarily the lowest hanging, the easiest, the brightest, the blingiest, the one that's already harvested. It's about choosing the opportunity going forward. That is the one that we're intuitively drawn to. Hopes and fears that intellect will be balanced with emotion, but also justice for these animals. We have authentic reform coming, like real. This is about deciding what is really important at a fundamental core level and letting the rest go. So this is about the human reaction to it. Yeah, the manifestation of opportunities going forward. Look, three major arcana is the outcome. This is a destiny moment where we have the choice to step into the light or return to the dark. Doors opening, doors closing. It can feel like a bit of a gamble. She's got the dice around her neck, but it is a moment where we can choose to step forward into our destiny with a plan and a passion coming forward. This is a king being an action card of new communication and strength at his shoulder. Again, deciding what is really precious to hang on to, deciding what is really important. Okay, on the base, the moon, the emotionally drowning being brought to the surface and exposed, stepping into our control, taking control, seeing things from a different point of view, which is going to bring about a plan and a freedom of broader horizons. And I love it that she's overlooking the ocean here as well. We've got the Two of Pentacles, this is a crossroads moment where we decide commercial materialism versus stepping into this bigger picture spirituality experiences. Again, Two of Cups working together to bring it forward, and magic occurring. I'm going to go out there and put it that I think that clarifies what I was saying before, that there will be an attempt to play on emotions in regards to this, that the emotional side of it, of these orcas attacking the boats, will cloud judgment. But I really feel that there is going to be this uprising come forward of some form, protests, where it's about the protection of the orcas. It's a different way of seeing. We are at a moment where we can see this differently as to they're in their territory. This is their lands. We're seeing the intellect, their lands, their seas. We are the infringers, and we see the intellect of what they are doing. Interesting times. Okay, thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Catch you later.